Indri's song "Why Rainforests" echo with their calls "Meet the Indri" and "Prepare to be amazed." This incredible creature holds the title of largest living lemur on Earth, standing nearly 3 feet tall when fully grown. They're truly magnificent animals, easily spotted by their striking black and white coats and piercing golden eyes. But what really sets the Indri apart is its voice. It's arguably one of the most unique sounds in the animal kingdom. Their vocalizations aren't just simple calls, they're complex songs, a fascinating blend of howls, wails, and moans that resonate through Madagascar's dense rainforests. These elaborate performances are used to communicate with other Indri groups, establish territory, and even reinforce social bonds within their own family units. Scientists believe the complexity reflects a high level of intelligence and social structure. These incredible vocalizations aren't just random sounds, they're a sophisticated form of communication vital for Indri families to stay connected in their dense forest habitat. Imagine trying to coordinate across vast distances. That's exactly what these calls allow them to do. Each family group uses a unique song, a complex series of howls, wails, and whistles that acts like a sonic signature. This allows individuals to identify members of their own group while simultaneously announcing their presence to other families in the area. These calls can travel surprisingly far, reaching up to an astonishing 3 kilometers, over 1.8 miles. It's truly remarkable how these primates use sound to maintain social bonds and establish territory across such expansive spaces. The Indri's vocalizations are far more complex than simple calls. They're structured songs that play a vital role in their social lives. These songs unfold in distinct phases, each serving a specific purpose. The first is the greeting phase, essentially an announcement of presence, a way for individuals and groups to let each other know where they are within their forest territory. Following this comes the territorial defense phase. This is when things get serious. These powerful vocalizations act as warnings to rival Indri groups, clearly defining boundaries and discouraging encroachment. Finally, we have the social bonding phase, a softer, more harmonious sequence that strengthens relationships within the group itself, reinforcing cohesion and solidifying their social structure. Indri are incredibly social creatures living in family groups we call troops. And these troops don't just communicate, they actually develop their own distinct vocal traditions. Imagine different families speaking slightly different versions of the same language. That's essentially what's happening with Indri songs. Each troop creates a unique song dialect, a combination of calls and rhythms that sets them apart from neighboring groups. Scientists believe this helps them identify each other, reinforce social bonds within their own group, and even defend their territory. It's fascinating to consider how these primates have evolved such intricate vocal cultures. Think of it as their vocal fingerprint, a signature sound that echoes through the rainforest. Indri social bonds are incredibly complex and beautiful, and one of the most captivating displays of that is their singing duets. It's truly remarkable to witness a male and female Indri performing together, their voices intertwining in perfect harmony. These aren't just random calls, they represent a powerful form of communication, strengthening the bond between them. The synchronized vocalizations are believed to reinforce pair bonds, solidify territory claims, and even coordinate group activities. Listen closely, you can almost feel the connection as they sing. It's an enchanting performance that highlights their intricate social structure. The incredible vocal performances of Indri aren't just something they learn later in life, it's a skill that begins remarkably early. Young Indris start attempting to join the family chorus almost immediately, mimicking the calls they hear from their parents and older siblings. These initial attempts might sound a little clumsy or hesitant, but they are crucial steps in a long learning process. As they grow, these young Indri don't just copy, they begin to add their own subtle variations and flourishes to the songs, gradually developing unique contributions that become part of the family's signature vocal identity. It's truly fascinating to witness how these complex melodies evolve over time through intergenerational imitation and innovation. The Indris' incredible vocalizations aren't just beautiful, they're also surprisingly sensitive to their environment. Scientists have observed that changes in habitat quality and the level of stress an Indri experiences can actually alter its song, subtly shifting the pitch, rhythm, or complexity of their calls. These shifts can be incredibly valuable tools for monitoring rainforest health. A decrease in song diversity might suggest deforestation or other habitat degradation, while unusual call patterns could indicate a heightened risk from poaching activities or other disturbances. Essentially, an Indris song becomes a living barometer, reflecting the overall well-being of its surroundings and providing early warning signs of potential problems. The Indris' complex vocalizations aren't just beautiful, they are a treasure trove of information for researchers. Scientists around the world are dedicating significant effort to analyzing these calls, meticulously recording and dissecting them to unlock deeper understanding of Indri society. We believe that by studying the nuances in their songs, who is singing, when, and why, we can piece together insights into their social hierarchies and how different family groups interact within their territory. It's also allowing us to estimate population sizes more accurately than ever before, tracking which groups are communicating and where they're located gives vital clues about the overall health of Indri populations. Perhaps most crucially, these vocalization studies offer a window into how climate change is impacting these animals. Changes in rainfall patterns or temperature can alter food availability, stress levels, and even disrupt mating rituals, all of which might manifest as shifts in their songs, providing early warning signs for conservation efforts. The Indris vocalizations are truly remarkable, extending far beyond what we typically consider a call. Their communication repertoire includes frequencies that drop incredibly low into the infrasound range. This isn't just some quirky detail, it's a crucial adaptation for life in their dense rainforest habitat. Infrasound is below the threshold of human hearing, but it travels much further than higher, pitched sounds. Think about it, these calls can penetrate thick foliage and reach other Indri groups across distances that would be impossible with audible vocalizations. This allows them to maintain contact, coordinate activities like foraging or defense, and even establish territories far beyond what their sight could manage. It's a secret language of the rainforest, shared by these incredible primates. The Indri's haunting calls aren't just beautiful, they're a crucial part of Madagascar's rainforest ecosystem and a vital indicator of its health. Imagine a symphony playing out daily, the deep booming vocals of male Indri, answering the higher pitched calls of the females. This complex communication system helps them define territories, find mates, and warn each other of danger. But this auditory landscape relies entirely on a thriving forest. Deforestation silences these voices, fragmenting habitats and isolating populations. When we protect Madagascar's rainforest, we're not just safeguarding the Indri from extinction, we're preserving an irreplaceable natural orchestra, a unique soundscape that tells us so much about the well-being of this extraordinary island.